you guys, how are you? It's been a minute. I had to take a break. I just had to. Anyway, I thought that
Hey guys, how are you?
Wait a second, let me turn myself down here. I just thought I would come on. You know, I keep getting this feeling I had to come on, so here I am. So we are going to do a weekend quick draw to see what's going on with these energies of this new moon, solar eclipse. I mean, it's just big energies, a lot of changes, a lot of shifts, a lot of. Anyway. Oh, wait a second. No, wait, we have to turn myself down over here. We got three different things going on here. All right, let's see. All right, so I think I'm good now. All right, so anyway, yeah, I thought what we would do is kind of check in on the energies of this solar eclipse, which happens where I am. I'm mountain time, so it's going to happen just about 10 o'clock my time, but it begins before and it keeps going after. I mean, it just doesn't happen, but the actual eclipse is just a few minutes. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to find myself somewhere in the mountains of Colorado at that time. I don't know where. But that's what I decided I'm going to do. Hi, how are you? Nice to have you in the chat. Welcome in. I hope you're doing good. We're going to kind of look at the energies of this new moon solar eclipse. Big weekend coming up. So anyway, solar eclipse, don't look at it because it could hurt your eyes. They're calling this the ring of fire. A lot of stuff going on, but honestly, on a more intimate, personal level, I mean, we're changing. Right? And this energy that's going on this weekend, it's changing us. So a lot of endings, a lot of beginnings, you know, just everything feels different. I don't know about you, but man, everything seems to feel really different around me. I'm real good. Feeling really good. Like I said, I'm gonna be in the mountains of Colorado, sitting in meditation during the energies of this eclipse. So I hope you guys can at least take the time to kind of center yourself in that energy and just really tune in. It's really powerful when, you know, the stars kind of align like this. So wherever you might be, just kind of check the time where the eclipse is actually going to happen. And, you know, even if you don't look at it, just kind of really sit with it because it's very transformative. And it's really something that I think we have an opportunity to really kind of tap into and make some big changes, especially some that we've been really wanting to make that have been really difficult. You know, I really believe that, you know, happiness is one of our highest good. And, you know, to be happy in this world, especially in a world that, oh my gosh, I mean, there's a lot going on. The energies are really pretty volatile. So among this volatility and all of the things that are going on, it's been quite a year so far. You know, now here we are at this harvest season and we've got this eclipse coming up. You know, so it's like this is an opportunity for us to say, how are we going to be moving forward in our lives, you know, and things that we want to walk away from, we're walking away from, things that were hard to walk away from. You know, it's that kind of energy. So anyway, it's time for us to really kind of go inside, you know, and really kind of look at what's going on inside of ourselves and see what it is we have to do. This is very private, internal. This is not about, you know, fixing the world. This is about you just kind of going inside and doing what you got to do in order to really look at what do you need to, you know, end, what do you need to change, and what do you need moving forward. That's really, you know, a short little Reader's Digest version of what really we can do within the powers and energies of this lunar eclipse new moon. Anyway, let's get going. Let's I'm going to jump in. I'm undecided whether to do Oracle deck or Tarot, or maybe we'll do both. You know, let's roll with it, you know, and see how it goes. I know a lot of times at the end of the readings, I like to open the floor up to any of you guys. If you have questions, we can do that again here. You know, I'm in for the night. So yeah, let's just kind of read tarot and see what's going to happen for all of us, what do these energies want to say to us? I think is the big question today. So let's begin with my my Aries clan. And we're going to turn to the tarot. I am really pulled to use the Spellcasters tarot tonight. So that's what we're going to roll with, all right? So Aries, what does this full moon, I keep wanting to say full moon, new moon, solar eclipse have to say for you for the next 72 hours? We're just looking at the weekend energies. We'll check back in on the week, all right? But we'll look at just the weekend energies for the energies of this eclipse. What tarot do you say to all my Aries out there? Ooh, all right, this card wants to stay. Ooh, look at this. All right, this is about your happiness, all right, Aries. So I feel as if, you know, this is a weekend where you're going to feel good. I think you're probably going to feel better than you have in a while. I like that this eclipse is going to bring you a lot of happiness, because I feel as if the energies of the sun, and you might be dealing with some Leo energy, but I feel as if, you know, this is you really doing what you love to do. You know, here we see her working, she's with her kids, you know, just really just kind of living life, Aries. And I feel like this weekend, you know, you are really tapping into that. But it gets better. Oh my gosh, look what happens. And then we have the moon energy, all right? So let's look at this eclipse happening, all right? Because this is true eclipse energy. And the North Node is in your sign, Aries. So yeah, this is a big one for you. So let's really take a look at this moon card for you, all right? Because the moon card is about really going deep. I was saying that we got to go deep, all right? You're going to go deep. You're going to go inside. You're going to dig in. And, you know, these things that have been really hidden about yourself, the good stuff, or well, let's talk about the good stuff, hidden about yourself, really wants to come out. Because when we look at the moon card, we see that there's this, I don't know if you can see it, we have this little lobster coming out. This is about coming out of your shell. All right, so this is about you coming out of your shell, finding your path. And we have, like, you know, such support. I mean, these dogs are howling, you know, with joy, because Aries, you're finally, you know, really walking your path. So I feel as if this weekend, you know, with this eclipse energy, it's truly wanting you to tap into the deeper side of yourself, you know, what really is going to make you happy. I mean, that's powerful, that combination. So I really like that for you. So let's kind of end it there for you, Aries. I want you to really go deep, you know, and like I'm going to do, I'm going to take some time in nature. It's in the morning, you know, it's not early in the morning, you know, like I said, around where I'm going to be, it's going to be, you know, 9, 10 o'clock. I'm going to be really getting settled and into my meditative position. You know, I would really highly recommend that for you. Now, with this moon card, though, I'm going to go one step further for you, Aries, and say, because this keeps coming up, because when I saw this, I was like, your intuition, your psyche, it's on point. I mean, I feel as if dreams are talking to you. Just as you walk in the day, things are happening and you're like, oh, okay, I thought about that person and there they are, you know? And I mean, these kind of really kind of kismet kind of energies are coming up around you, Aries, all right? Pay attention, because there's messages here and it's all about, you know, getting you happy. I like it for you. Can we look at the bottom of the deck? King of Swords coming up reversed, all right? So yeah, the energies. So here's the thing, all right? Well, a lot of times, you know, there's people around us who, you know, see that we're doing things and we're being really proactive, right? We're being really proactive to get things happening in our lives and making big changes. And sometimes people don't like that. You know why? Because they're not making changes, you know? So it's almost like they see you making changes and they're kind of holding back. So I do feel the energy, and this could be you towards somebody or somebody towards you, where there could be this undercurrent of, you know, if you think you're feeling like they're grumbly and kind of angry, or they just have a weird vibe towards you, it's because I feel as if they are seeing you make these changes and really advancing yourself towards your happiness by really coming out of your shell and being who you are, authentically you. And sometimes, you know, the person who is left behind is, you know, having more grumbly kind of energy. So you might tap into a little of that. Do not let anybody steal your thunder, all right? This is your time. This is you coming out. You are listening to your spirit. This moon, this eclipse is really going to be very powerful for you. So, yeah, just be very aware. All right, Aries? Nice weekend for you. All right, let's turn our energies over to, who's next? Taurus. Taurus, what is the weekend of this eclipse? This card wanted to stay. What was it? Ooh, the King of Swords reversed. You too might be dealing with an energy of somebody who is going to try to taint your happy mood. Don't let anybody taint your happy mood, all right? No grumps allowed. All right, let's see. Taurus, what does the energy for this new moon solar eclipse have to say for all of my Taurus for the next 72 hours? What? All right, Eight of Swords. All right, so this is about you kind of really coming out of your head. I almost want to say really being clear. All right, because we have you coming up with as the Queen of Cups here, all right? And I'm looking at just personal energy here. We're not looking for, you and whatever unless it comes up. I'm looking at you, all right? So Taurus, I feel as if, emotionally, I think you don't want people to know what you're really feeling this weekend. I think you want to be more of a closed book. Because my focus keeps going on her hand over this cup. Like you're just not going to open up to everybody about everything that's going on. And I think it's better that way because, especially if you are in an environment with other people, I feel as if you just don't want to kind of put this out there, what's going on with you and what's happening in your world. I think, you really want to keep it private. You're not really wanting to engage with anyone and, kind of let them know. I think you would rather be the person that wants to hear about what's going on with them. And I think this weekend that's good for you, especially, when you're kind of looking at what's going on with the energies because there's a lot of things that are happening. For some of you, I feel as if you just don't want people to really know what's really going on. And I think that's just okay, all right? And if people seem like they get bothered by that, then they can be bothered by that. I just feel like you're not an open book. So this weekend, it would be one of those, Taurus, you might want to just stay home, and really kind of be in your own little place, in your own world. Especially if you feel like where it is you want to go or what you want to do could cost money, that would make you feel bad. I'm just really feeling like this weekend maybe it's good for you to kind of sit with the energies and kind of cull through some of your thoughts that are going on, because this is the time to transform it. This is the time, to turn it over and, let it go away so that when I like to see like the eclipse as soon as it comes over the sun and it blocks it. We have the beautiful ring of light. It's like a blink, and as soon as that blink is done, it's a whole new life, and I think this is, what you might be kind of looking at this weekend and, you're not ready to kind of share what it is you want to do moving forward with everybody around you. I see you kind of sitting in contemplation. Here this man is meditating about what it is that you really want, in your life. So, this is a deep weekend for you, Taurus. No different than any of us, all right? But, I would stay home rather than kind of fight the energies that are out there. Because I think if you put yourself out there, Taurus, people are going to want to, kind of poke a little bit and, pick and see what's going on. And when you shut down, that makes, oh no, now why is Taurus shut down? You know how people get, and that's just worse, where, I can see you rolling your eyes going, oh my God, I shouldn't have come, right? So maybe, you make your appearance and leave quickly. I don't know. But I'm just feeling like you'd be better off on your own this weekend, really kind of contemplating what you have to do. Ten of Swords. See, there's something that's coming to an end in your life. And I think, it's one of these things you just want to kind of go through this ending by yourself and not make it a big production. So, a lot of you Taurians, I think you're just going to be very careful with your words and, who you're around this weekend, which is really good. You've got to take care of you. Because I feel like, and we saw it at the very beginning. I feel like somebody's going to try to really nag you for information of what's going on. What are you doing? What do you think? And this and that. And you know what? You just don't want to go there. And I just feel as if, if they want to really meet an angry bull, keep pushing. Anyway, that's what I got for you, Taurus. Crazy reading. All right, let's move on to my Gemini. Gemini. What's going on, Gemini? So you got people coming in and out of the chat. Welcome, everyone. It's nice to have you guys in here. Gemini, the King of Wands. So there's a fiery energy around you. We got a masculine energy. So what is this with this King of Wands? Is this somebody you are interested in? The King of Wands. There he is again. Sitting there at the bottom of the deck. Who is the King of Wands, Gemini? This could be a fire sign. It could be an Aries. It could be a Leo. It could be a Sagittarius, but it doesn't have to be. They could just have strong placements. But what's going on for this weekend? All right, so listen, there was an energy of not getting what they want. Either this is you or this is them, but when we have the Nine of Cups coming up reversed, this is not getting what you want. You didn't get your wish. You didn't get it your way. Somebody didn't get what they really wanted. And, but what they did get was a lot of heartbreak. All right, so what I feel is if, you were kind of looking at the energy of this heart and the hurt that you have been going through. Because I feel as if there was a betrayal. Could be a betrayal with this King of Wands, and I don't think you've said much. We've got the Eight of Wands coming upside down, so that's cut off communication. So I'm feeling like Gemini, God, I want to say you're dealing with the Sag, but I just feel as if there was you can't get past the hurt that this person did. I think you thought it was very selfish of them. I think you just had your own feelings about it. But yeah, this Three of Swords coming up like this, there was definitely some hurt there between you and this person. Two of Wands, look at this, coming up reversed as well. So I think, this weekend, you're really kind of feeling it. Really kind of looking at what happened and really looking at the whole picture and seeing if it can change, can it shift, can it transform, can I make it work? Because I see that you don't really want to go in another direction. You would like to see how can we resolve it. Well, I'll tell you this, you've got to communicate, because this being shut down and not talking is not going to solve the problem. It's just going to create a bigger wedge. So I feel like, this weekend, I think even though you were not ready to open up and really talk about it, that you are really going to really think about how you can, deal with this and pull these swords out. This is true energy of transformation with somebody, with their relationship is what I'm really feeling, because we are dealing with the cups and the heart here, So I feel as if this was something that really hurt deep, and I don't think they know how deep. And I think this weekend might be a weekend for you to kind of look at that and see how you are going to really handle that energy moving forward, because it wants to be dealt with. And that's the only way you're going to push through. And like I said, we're in a place of transformation. This person, they did something, it hurt you, and now, you've got to face it. You can't keep burying what they do. All right. So if you are, it could be something that they do all the time. Maybe they don't even realize that when you guys go out, they kind of cut you down. And they don't knowingly know that they do that, but every time they do that, it just takes that sword and kind of digs it a little bit deeper. Could be an energy like that. But I feel like this weekend, you really have to face it, because you haven't been dealing with it, with that Eight of Wands coming upside down. So yeah, you may have to talk about it. All right, Cancer, what do we got going on for you? Boy, that King of Swords keeps coming upside down. I feel like we're all dealing with, what I get is like we're dealing with the devil, and the devil can be lots of different things, The devil can be, a family member that every time you have to deal with them, it's excruciating. Or it could be work, or it could be your relationship, or it could be, the food you eat, or it could be, addiction that you do. The devil can be lots of things, all right? And I feel like we're really dealing with the devil this weekend. All right, so let's see what's going on for all of my Cancers for just the next 72 hours for the energies of this new moon solar eclipse that's happening. So the new moon is in Libra, planet of balance, harmony, beauty. about law, justice, fairness. All right, let's see. Cancer, we see you feeling... Talk about it. All right, look, we have the Justice card. Talk about Libra and law. All right, so I feel as if, you are really coming into balance. Look at you. The Strength card to the Justice card. This is you really finding strength, courage, feeling whole. All right, so I feel as if, you are doing things, Cancer, that are making you feel good. When we have the Strength card here, you are riding this lion. It's just like you are taming the wild beast, whatever it is that might have been out of control or has been off balance for you. I feel as if, you get on top of it, you get control of it, and you really find yourself, feeling very balanced. So this is a very nice energy for you for this weekend coming in. Ace of Wands, look at you. It just gets getting better and better and better. So, a lot of you Cancers, I got to tell you, I think you're going to be, you're not only be looking good, you're feeling good. And in feeling good, it's like you're strutting your stuff. This Ace of Wands, this is like a gift of passion, a gift of really feeling life again. I like it. I like it for you. This is beautiful energy for the weekend. So let's embrace this balance, how you're feeling. You feel good. Oh, look, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Magician. Things are just happening. Things are working well in your favor. So ride this wave. This is a nice time for you. So this should be a really, really nice weekend for you, because I think, going into this eclipse, you already started to do a lot of the work that you needed to do, to kind of start this big transformation that you've been going through. So you're doing good, Cancer. Keep going. It's going to be a nice weekend. You're not there yet, okay? So it's not over until it's over. So I feel as if, keep going, all right? You're so close to your goals, to what it is you were looking for, this turnaround that you've been feeling in your life. Keep going, right? And I feel like this weekend, it's really going to push forth what it is you need to do. So yeah, good energy for you, Cancer. Nice weekend. I wish I was a Cancer. I'm not. All right, let's move on to our Leos. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's going on, Leo? Leo. What's going on? Sex is going on for Leos. Or you want sex, or you're thinking about sex, but sex. Oh my God, that came through loud and clear in my mind. So let's see what's going on for all of my Leos for this current energy of the weekend of the new moon solar eclipse. What's going on? Ooh. So, you probably think about it because you haven't been getting it. Or you wish you were getting it. But anyway, I got the Ace of Cups coming up with the Magician reversed. So I feel as if there's been an energy around someone, and again, we have the Nine of Pentacles also coming up reversed. Of somebody not giving you what you need. I feel like you have needs, and, where are these needs? They're not being met. And I feel as if it's leaving you feeling all kind of one way, because, when our needs aren't met and we're thinking, well, what's wrong with me, and then you start dissecting, oh my God, is it my hair? Oh my God, I gained weight. Oh no, I lost too much weight. Oh no, it was my outfit. Oh, I didn't paint my nails red. I painted them blue. Like it could be anything. Why are they not really, paying attention to me? Knight of Wands comes out because, they're doing their own thing. I feel as if some of you are dealing with somebody who, they are in it, but they're doing what they want to do. They get to do whatever they want to do, and that's how they are. It's more about them, not you. It's about having a good time, not, getting all serious. And what, you want me to think of you when I go into Starbucks and get myself a coffee? You want me to get one for you? Oh, I didn't realize you would want one. That's why I never ask you, it's that kind of thing. And it's like, of course, you just want to be asked, right? But anyway, I feel as if you're dealing with somebody, Leo, who just, just wants to do their own thing, And the truth is, when you get to a point with someone like that, just let them go. The Knight of Wands is somebody who just wants to have fun. They're not serious. They don't want to commit. So this is why. You're looking for this person to be all lovey-dovey and committed, and they don't want to do that. They just want to have a good time. They just want to have fun, right? So anyway, I feel as if you are really wanting to have some sex. So, you've got to look at that. If you're hanging on to somebody and you want them to be one way, and they're a whole other way, I mean, they're not going to change, all right? They're just not. This is how they are. They're never going to be all lovey-dovey on you. They're never going to make you feel like, you're on top of everything. And you're a Leo. Are you kidding? Leos need to be adored, right? This person isn't adoring you. They're out having a good time. Right? So I think this weekend, you start to really look at, what really matters here, because I think you need to go out and have a good time. I think you need to have this energy. We've got the Fool coming up here. Take a risk, have some fun. Do something that you normally wouldn't do, just be out of character for once and just have a little bit of fun, because I feel as if, the seriousness of life, that just doesn't want to happen this weekend for you. It just doesn't. So enjoy yourself. All right. That's what I got for you, Leo. All right, that's your message. All right, moving on. Hey, everyone. Welcome. Hit that like button. If you like the reading, hit the like button. It really helps me out. All right, let's move on. Let's see what is going on for all of my Virgos. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Virgo. What are the messages for my Virgos for the next 72 hours? This new moon solar eclipse. What's going on for all of my Virgos? Virgo. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. All right, we got the Four of Wands coming upside down. Then we have the Knight of Swords also upside down. And then we have the King of Cups. So I feel like, there's an energy between you and someone. And there's a lot of like passive aggressive energy. All right. And I almost feel as if, this passive aggressive energy could be because one person is going this way, walking in this direction, and this person is, doing their other thing. I just feel a lot of passive aggressive between you and someone. And it's really kind of putting a wedge between the two of you. Some of you may actually seek counsel this weekend, all right? Because I feel as if there's this very important person, this bigger person, an older person, who could maybe help you maneuver through some of these emotions that you are dealing with this person, because, sometimes when someone is being passive aggressive, and what I'm getting for you, Virgo, is, you just don't know how to reach out for help because of how they are. And it's just like, if they ever found out that I did, and you fill in the blank, they would kill me, and if I ever, if they ever found out that I did this, it's this kind of energy. You walk on eggshells around this person. So I do feel as if this weekend you do seek counsel. All right. And here's what I want to say to you, Virgo. If you do seek counsel, really listen to the advice. All right. Don't go seeking advice from someone, and because you don't like what you hear, it's probably exactly what you need to hear. All right. So just be ready for that. And it doesn't need to be male or female. It doesn't matter. I just feel as if you seek, out somebody, for advice and counsel or whatever, I really feel as if you need to take their advice, because emotionally they're very solid. They're very grounded. They know you. They know the situation. And they would probably have some good advice. The thing is, and this is what usually happens, we always know what we should do, right? And then we go and we ask someone for their advice, and they tell us what we should do, which is what we know we should do, but we don't want to do that, and you're at that point now, Virgo, where, you've got to take your own advice. You got to take the advice of everyone else, even though it's not what you really like to do. It's time. All right, Virgo, that's what I have for you for this solar eclipse, new moon. That was your message. All right, let's move on and see what's going on for all of my Libras. Happy birthday, Libra. We are still in your Libra season. So happy birthday. I hope it's been a good season for you guys. All right, lots of changes. Uh-oh, I see some happy days. Ooh, happy days coming. See, I think a lot of us are going to start feeling a little lighter as some of these big, deep, looming endings happen. Because it's amazing what we hang on to. It's amazing. You know, we hang on to so much crap and weigh ourselves down, but I think we're going to start to feel better. All right, let's see what's going on for all of my Libras. First card out is the Nine of Pentacles reversed to the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, some of you guys may not be working. That's the first thing I got. You know, maybe you're not working. Be careful with your money. Watch your spending, especially if you are not working. But I feel that, you know, calmer and better times are coming. All right. So this situation is going to turn around for you. All right, Libra. So if you've been really, really wondering when things are going to turn around, I do feel as if you are headed in a better direction. All right. But you've got to, you know, you've got to make the effort. You know, if you want to manifest anything, you've got to meet it. All right. Because it's right there. You know, but you got to go get it. You know, manifestation is about action. It's about, you know, seeing what it is you want, knowing it's there, and then you go get it. It's as simple as that. And I feel as if this is what you have to do. There's a gift waiting for you. She's got a gift in her hand, you know, so I feel as if this weekend you realize what you have to do. And there may be something that you do that is a gift that you have that might pull you out of this situation that you can do from home. You know, something that only you can do. I mean, I feel as if there is this energy of a gift appears for you. So a gift can be many, many things, all right? A gift can be a dream about you doing some craft that you totally forgot about. It could be, you know, all of a sudden you realize that, oh, you could teach kids how to swim. You know, I mean, you know, fill in the blank. But I feel as if you have a gift, all right? You have a gift that I think, you know, can really pull you out of this financial situation, especially if you haven't been working. But I do see that this really kind of says things are going to get a little bit better for you, all right? So, but you got to dig for it and you got to go meet it, all right? You have to meet it because, you know, right now you're feeling a little hopeless about your situation, but you've got to go meet it. What is it that you need to go manifest it? Don't sit home feeling sorry for yourself, all right? You've got to just go get it. All right, Libra, go get it. Go get what you need, and it'll be there. It will. That's how it works. I mean, it's that simple. All right, let's see what's going on for all of my Scorpios. Scorpio, what's happening for you over the course of the next 72 hours as we cruise through the energies of this new moon and this solar eclipse? So usually when you see the word solar, that's usually masculine energy. So a lot of times, like these eclipses, you can kind of point towards, you know, the more masculine energies. It could be towards work that has to happen. It could be, you know, a person that you were dealing with that's a male. Or it could be, you know, a female who's very male. Or, you know, I mean, you know, fill in the blank. But the thing is, it's a lot of masculine energy that comes up for the solar eclipse. And then in 2 weeks, we've got the partial lunar eclipse. So it balances it back out. And then the energies start pointing more towards the feminine. You know, how we nurture and how we take care of ourselves and how we love and things like that. Anyway, Scorpio, what's the weekend look like for you? We have the Knight of Cups coming upside down to the Six of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. You know, I feel like there could be an opportunity for you to meet up with somebody from your past, all right? You know, and this could be somebody who maybe you worked with or whatever. But I feel as if, you know, the intentions with this person are kind of mixed. I feel like there's mixed emotions, you know, because maybe you developed feelings for this person, or maybe this person, you know, never developed feelings for you. I feel like it's more like it's about your feelings, you know, like you're not really feeling like, I don't know whether I want to really get involved. And here we do have the Hanged Man coming up. So you're kind of torn as to what to do in regards to a situation around somebody who, you know, wants to see you. And I feel like they really want to see you. And, you know, because you're the one that's hung up, right? And, you know, if you wanted to see someone, maybe they're hung up about seeing you. But I feel like it's you because you come up as this Knight of Cups. But, you know, listen, Nine of Cups comes up, and I feel as if don't worry about it because I think everything turns out okay. So if you do find yourself, you know, in a position where maybe you do have to go sit with them and just kind of, it'll be okay. All right. It's not going to be like it was. Sometimes people just want to check in and just kind of see, how are you doing? Like, are you okay? You know, and because I just feel like it's just like having coffee or tea with someone. Rather, it's not about, you know, like, let's go to bed or anything. So I think it works out okay. So yeah, I think that this is a nice conversation. I would go. I mean, don't not go, you know. I mean, you're so hung up, you might as well go. You know, especially if somebody wants to talk to you. I mean, as long as, you know, there's no hard feelings. I mean, I do see you sitting down to tea with them. So yeah, there could be somebody from your past showing up this weekend. And, you know, it might be an energy that you really got to look at. You know, what happened in this relationship? Why did it end? How come you are where you are? You know, I mean, there could be things that come up, you know, because I don't feel anything is a coincidence this weekend, you know. So I feel as if things could come up that maybe trigger you, and you need to just pay attention to it and really kind of look at things from new perspectives, because that's also the energy of that hanged man. All right, so that's what I see for you, Scorpio. Let's move on to my Sagittarian. Sagittarius, what's going on for you for the next 72 hours? Grateful, thankful for the messages. It's nice to have people in the chat. I'm starting to wind down to the end of the zodiac. If you guys have any questions, throw them in the chat and I'll throw some cards. That's one of my most favorite things to do. All right, let's see what's going on for all my Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. New moon, solar eclipse energy for my Saggies. What's going on? All right, Sagittarius. Ooh, the High Priestess comes up reversed. So you might be dealing with a Pisces, Sag, you know, or you might be dealing with an Aries, or you might be dealing with, I also pick up Taurus. You know who you're dealing with, all right? But I feel as if, you know, intuitively, you know something about this person, or you learn something about this Emperor. Because I feel as if this is one of these energies where they may have been watching you for a while. Five of Swords comes up reversed. You know, I feel as if they've been sitting in the back, because I keep getting like there were all these fires going off in your world. You know, so while things were happening in your world, they were kind of watching how you were handling it. I definitely feel like this person is very interested in you. You know, this energy of the Emperor. And, you know, this could be you too. I mean, you might be the energy of this Emperor, you know, just really like intuitively knowing what you need to do. I just feel like you learn some information about someone. You know, I just keep feeling like there's just something that comes across, you know, your feed, so to speak, that, you know, you just kind of learn someone that maybe you've been suspicious about this person. So I feel as if this is a very important connection. You know, because the fact that this information is being revealed to you, I feel as if that's very, very important. Three of Pentacles coming up reversed. Yeah, I don't think you can work with this person anymore. There's just, you learn something about someone, and it just doesn't work anymore. And, you know, this could be somebody at work. This could be somebody at work taking money from you. You know, because I just feel as if, you know, it really disappoints you that this person has done what they've done. But whatever it is you learn, you need to learn so that you can really nip it in the bud before things get bad. So yeah, I feel like there's a big work situation going down. And I just mentioned that the solar eclipse can have something to do with work. So yeah, there's something going on around work, all right? And this will help put the fire out, whatever it is that you learn about this person. Knight of Swords, they're going to deny it. They're going to deny it, you know, but they're also going to run. All right, Sag, but you learned something about someone. Very important information. Could be about your business, you know, and if you've got like an accountant, you know, and they've been embezzling money, you need to know that, right? Or if maybe there's something else going on, some internal, I get that it's internal, you know, there's some internal, you know, thievery or something going on. Anyway, you're going to learn about it, right? Nothing's going to get past you. Yeah, and you're not going to give them another chance. So I feel like you have an idea, you know, maybe this is somebody who you've given some chances to, and they have proven you wrong. Anyway, that's the big theme for the Sagittarians. Capricorn, what's going on, Cappies? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What do you got going on? The Fool reversed. So you don't want to take a risk in something. Look at this. Here, twice. 10 of Cups underneath. Yeah, there could be a situation that you just don't want to go back to. It could be one of these things where maybe, you know, you split up with someone, now they want you back. I just feel like you just don't want to do it. I think once you're done, you're done. All right, now that's for somebody. I don't know if that resonates for everyone, but someone, it's just, I just get that feeling like, no, I'm done. No second chances. Look, Judgment card coming up reversed. Nope, we're not going back. Lovers, yep, I'm done. I told you we're done. I'm not going back. You made your decision. The Lovers card is a decision, you know? I mean, and the Judgment card coming up reverse, you've made your decision. You are not going back. You're not going back. 5 of Wands. You're moving on. See what else is out there. Yeah, I mean, so the problem here, Capricorn, is you're dealing with a situation where you have chosen to move on and they have not. You know, and I think it comes back around, you know, because again, we are at a place of beginnings, endings, and change. And anything that's been, you know, just kind of filtering out and hanging on out there, I think it kind of rears its head and we're like, whoa, I don't know about that. I think, you know, so we're starting to look at everything and we're looking at things different and we're looking at our relationships differently, and you are no exception. So, yeah, you've made your decision. You're not going back. All right? You're not going to do it. And like I said, you're ready to go out there and see what's out there, you know, and yeah, have some fun. Page of Cups. Yep. You want a fresh new start, fresh new beginning. You don't, you know, out with the old, in with the new. You know what the old was. And I think it took a lot for you to get to this point where you say, I am done. All right, Capricorn, I mean, really, it took a lot for you to say, I am done. But at this point, you know, done is done. You know, so I feel like your mantra, Capricorn, is not today. Nope, not today. You are done. All right, let's move on to my Aquarians. What's going on, Aquas? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, signs, Aquarius, next 72 hours for the new moon, solar eclipse. Tell me, what can I tell the Aquarians for the next 72 hours? What's going on for my Aquas? Aquarius. All right, you ready? Here we go. Oh, we got 2 cards. Queen of Wands, Judgment card. All right, I shuffled the deck. That Judgment card, see, I feel like, you know, you too, no turning back. You are so focused and so determined. I just feel like you are on fire, right? And you know what you want, and you know what you don't want. Yeah, I think you've been dealing with a situation that has been really pretty difficult, you know, and I think you haven't been happy. Here we have the 4 of Cups here. I mean, at one time, I think you were very happy in a situation, but when we have the 4 of Cups, you know, now you're bored and you're kind of thinking like, how come I'm not happy anymore? And then we have the 9 of Wands coming upside down. You know, I think you've tried, you've exhausted everything in trying to make something happen between you and someone. And we do have the 2 of Wands also coming up reversed, you know, and it's just like, you can't stay where you are anymore. You know, I just feel as if, you know, this is that point of where, you know, you've sat and you've thought about it, and, you know, and it's just like, no, I'm not gonna settle. I've tried. I've been trapped. Look, I've been trapped. Look, all that magic is out there. You know, you've been stuck in these wands trying to make something work for you and someone else, and it's just not working. It's just not working. 4 of Cups. You know, you want to be happy, you want to have fun, you want to enjoy yourself. And you know, I feel as if, you know, you hear some news, something that kind of, you know, wakes you up. And, you know, sometimes, and this is like the energy of the universe, I mean, it takes something that makes us snap. Whether that is you hear something that from someone about someone, or you hear something that you needed to hear, you know, like you needed to hear that. I feel like that's what's going on with you. So yeah, you know, I feel like this weekend, You're done sitting around trying to figure out, you know, what to do. I feel like this weekend something comes through and actually pushes you. It actually pushes you to where you have to go, which is super, okay? Super, super, super. So, you know, pay attention to the energies. And, you know, when I say, you know, you hear something, sometimes it's you see something. Sometimes you get a dream. Sometimes, I mean, this is the language of the universe, right? And Aquarius, you're tapping into this language of the universe. So, you know, it's like if you start to listen to what the universe wants to tell you, you start hearing it. You start seeing it. You start running into it. You know, those synchronicities happen. So I'm feeling a lot of magic once you start becoming very aware. So this weekend, I feel as if some of that kind of gets revealed to you, this awareness of this magic of the universe, just because of what you hear. And I keep saying what you hear, you know, so I do feel like you might hear something very important over the course of the next 72 hours. All right, moving on, last but not least, we've got Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's going on for all of my Pisces for this current energy of a new moon solar eclipse? Change, endings, beginnings. What's going on for all of my Pisces? All right, Pisces, are you ready? Are you ready? We have the King of Wands coming out. Some of you might be dealing with the fire sign. Some of you might be feeling very, very creative. I would ride that wave if you are feeling very creative. But I do feel like, you know, there's some communication between you and this person. And it's a lot of communication. It could be an energy that really kind of shoots you off into, you know, a really good direction. I like the Eight of Wands. I believe it's Abraham Hicks says that these are our rockets of desires. So we shoot these rockets of desires out in the air. And I feel as if somebody really kind of hears this desire, you know, they kind of help you out. I feel like there's a lot of fast motion going on between you and the energy of this king. I do like it. But you're going to be faced with a decision. So I feel like you might be presented with something, all right? And it could be a job offer. It could be maybe, you know, a promotion. It could be something, but you are going to be faced with making a decision about it. You know, and I think you're ready. I think you're at that point where you're ready to make a big shift, a big change. And especially if, you know, this guy is so encouraging that it's like, maybe now's the time. Maybe now's the time. And look, you come out as the Knight of Cups. Yeah, I think, you know, this is the energy between someone who I feel like they can really bring you a lot of stability and happiness. And if this is two men, I feel as if, you know, this could be an energy between you and this other person that, you know, it just kind of clicks, right? You know, I mean, you know the story. But I just feel as if, you know, the energy of this King of Wands, whoever this person is, they help you achieve something that you really, really want, something that you really are after. And, you know, it's going to require you really making that break and saying, you know, I'm gonna go to Connecticut and I'm going to study, you know, biology. I don't know, you know. I think, you know, there is this energy of support for you right now that is really, really, really infectious. So I like it because regardless of what this energy is, it is about you really making a decision, you know, that will ultimately, and you know, make you much happier, much happier. And some of you Pisces, look, you know, the minute you let go of someone new could come right in. So that would be really, really amazing, right? But lots of changes, all right? So here we are, you know, at this full moon, new moon, not full moon, I keep saying full moon, but it's the new moon solar eclipse. Hi, Seal, nice to have you. You have a question? Well, you came just in the nick of time. Let me shuffle another deck, all right? Let's get another deck and start a whole new segment with you guys. What's your question, Seal? What's the question? You know, this is my favorite part, is actually, you know, pulling cards for you guys. Me too. It is my favorite part. Hold on just a second. I might have to go here real soon, but I want to answer your question here first. Yeah, I didn't realize I was on the other app. There's someone new that I've met and he seems nice. And you wanted to see his intentions. All right. There is someone new in Seal's life. And he seems nice. What are his intentions? What are his intentions in regards to this connection? What are his intentions? Or where is it going? It is 5 of Swords to the 8 of Swords. You know what? I don't think they're truly sincere. All right? Because when I see the 5 of Swords, I think that, you know, there is this, you know, yeah, go out with her, but, you know, I don't think everybody is on board for him going out with you. It's really a strange message. And then we have the 8 of Swords, and it kind of leaves you kind of confused about what's really going on. I don't like the energy of the 5 of Swords because I feel as if the connection seems nice, but the 5 of Swords is an energy of a winner and a loser. So usually there's like a winner and a loser when you deal with the 5 of Swords because somebody, you know, always has to have the last word. So, you know, you might be up against that. The fact that you came out with this 8 of Swords, Seal, oh, I don't like that because I feel as if you could really get in your head. But there's a lot of swords, all right? A lot of mental energy that could happen between the two of you that could really confuse you because this is you being in your head. So just be aware of that, you know. I just don't like it. I gotta be honest, you know. I just don't like it. I feel like, yeah, they're nice because they just met you. But the real them, it's going to be very contentious is what I get. So be careful. Be careful, all right? Just pay attention to the red flags. Just pay attention to the red flags, all right, Seal? That's what I got for you. All right. Anyone else out there? Yes, no, maybe, kind of? No. All right, you guys, then I am going to take off. Yeah, good luck with that. You know, just, you know, watch yourself. I mean, you know, it's one thing to go out and have fun, but the minute, you know, things kind of get a little weird, just remember that there were a lot of swords around this energy with you and him. And I don't like that for you. I just don't. All right, you guys, listen, I'm going to take off here, and I will see you guys all after the weekend, like I said. Find some time to be quiet in the stillness of this full moon. Not full moon. God, I keep saying that. The new moon, because there is a lot that we can really, really tap into. So, yeah, and, you know, the world is kind of crazy right now. So, us really knowing how to maneuver through this ring of fire will be really important. So, yeah, ground yourself for just a little bit during this energy and just do yourself a favor. All right, you guys, I'll see you back here maybe Monday, maybe Tuesday. I don't know. I think I'm going to be heading back on Monday. But for now, I'll see if I tap in from up there. Anyway, until then, be well. Have a good weekend. And I'll see you guys all later. Bye now.